What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I cannot complain. We are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 10, episode 4. And the name of the episode is called Tropic Like It's Hot. Listen, I got to be honest with you. I am shocked because the girls are really carrying. The girls are really carrying without Karen. Karen is not really, I'm not trying to be funny, she's not really needed. And she really wasn't mentioned this episode at all, so we got to give it up. We got to give it up. She wasn't mentioned this episode at all. And the girls are back to the regularly scheduled program. We got to give it up.
Come on, give it up! Give it up! Give it up! Give it up!
Give it up. The girls are clocking in. It is so far, these 4 episodes, they are really giving a good season. I didn't think that they would be able to do it, but they are doing it. Okay? Yeah, but I'm worried about Angel. I feel so horrible for Angel because I thought that I would like Angel. You know, from the way that she talked in her confessionals and the way that she just the way that she talked about herself and the way that she is in the confessionals, I thought that I would like her, but that is not really transferring over into the scenes and when we see her with the girls. So maybe we know that the confessionals are shot after the season. And so maybe it's like her getting more comfortable on the camera afterwards. But it's kind of giving a little punk puss. And the thing is, I feel like that she riding with the wrong team. Anything over there with Keiarna, to me, is the wrong team. Keiarna don't know what she doing. You get what I'm saying? And okay? But before we get started, let's see who in here and what y'all saying. And we're going to start around the 5-minute mark, okay? The Inform say, what's good to Inform? He say, oh, Angel getting chin check from all sides. Oh, I didn't see no chin checking now. I didn't see no chin checking. Y'all play with the word chin check too much for me. Plus, Plums Galore said 7 UV, 6 p.m., 4 p.m. Me, I don't know. Will this be live? We live, baby. We live and in color. Miss Lovely T, what's good? Velda Sortino, Dina, what's good? I am having wine. The live I need. Oh, thank you so much. D. Allen, what's good? Hey, GGABOR from Europe, what's good? Color Me June, what's good? Keiarna and her eyebrows. See, I don't be paying attention to stuff like that. I wouldn't have known. Is it bad? Is it something going on bad with her eyebrows? Now she looks in the confessional, that red outfit that she got on with, you know, I'm a sucker for an updo. She looked really, really good in the confessional with the updo when she said all of the girls need filters except for me. Well, I don't know if all of the girls need filters or anything like that, whatever, but she definitely looked good in her confessional. Pretty girl, just a little hood. I think that she could have benefited from some charm school. I just don't think that this is the show for her. I really don't think that this is the show for her. I really don't see it for her. You know, she's a pretty girl, but you got to be able to do more than that. She sure is. Angel is not having fun on that trip. No, she's not having fun. Does she really think that picture look like her? I'm just here, color me June. No, you know good and well. What I found out this episode is that Angel is a liar. She's a liar. I don't know what she's a liar. I don't think that see, that's what I'm saying. She with the wrong team. She with the wrong team. Keiarna didn't really get her ready for this. What's good, David? Y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button and please subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you for the super chat, Caribbean gal. She say, Angel, get from under Keiarna. Now you got to get up from under her, and I'm gonna explain to you why in a minute. Team Garcia, yo, you at the wrong page, baby. She's insecure. Yes, she is. Angel going outside. Angel just had a baby 19 months ago. Was that shade Teal serves? No one noticed. Not 19 months. I was in the gym pregnant. Queen, baby, we gonna get on it, baby. It had to be. Raspy Gamer, what's good? Richie, what's good? There's a lot going on in Trinidad and the Caribbean. I'm here to ease my man. So hey, what's good? Cheryl's Dickerson, what's good? That's an unflattering picture of who? Listen, baby, this is what listen. Angela not standing no business. Dog Kwame, she not standing no business. Listen, this is the picture. I can only give y'all what y'all know. I try to find the best picture of everybody when I do my thumbnails. I gave y'all a picture of Letitia yesterday. She looked so beautiful in that picture that I put on my thumbnail yesterday for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Not Love and Marriage Huntsville. The other own show. What is it? Bell Collective. And I thought that this is a beautiful picture of I mean, this is the real her. At least when you see this, you know who she is. It's not giving catfish like they say that she doing online. Looks like Nivea. Oh, not you saying it look like dope by the mall. My God, she got Drew wigs on from her first season. This ain't this her real hair? I don't know. Angel is weak, honey. Mandy, she just a little fresh. She just a little fresh. But what shocked me is that we gonna talk, okay? But again, y'all, we are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 10, episode 4, and the name of the episode is Tropic Like It's Hot, okay? Now, I want y'all to know that I do got the girls that I like. There are girls that I like, but everybody is being held accountable. And I just got to call it out the way I see it. So don't think I'm being mean to nobody or, because I'm just going to call it out. I feel like a lot of people that do stuff with these shows, they pander to what the audience say, and I don't even know how to pander. I don't even know how to pander. I just know how to tell y'all what I see and how I see it, and that's it. It is what it is, okay? Now, the episode started off with the women, they still in the back of the Sprinter on their way to Preakness, right? And Keiarna is saying, I'm tired of these hoes, especially the ones sitting next to me. And we know Stacey was like, oh, I'm a hoe now? Because, Keiarna is very aggressive. And that is what she said herself. I don't want to hear no colorism. The dark-skinned girls this season don't even get along. So I don't want to hear nothing about no colorism, okay? She could be very aggressive. And so Stacey is taken aback, like, I'm a hoe now? And they was like, no, girl, I'm not calling you a hoe. It ain't a hoe. It's just a colloquialism. Girl, no, baby. I don't do listen, if the MO can't come in the room and say, what's up, my niggas, then I don't like to be called no hoe. I don't like to be called no hoe, especially if I ain't one. You get what I'm saying? Can we have real talk? It ain't no colloquialism. I don't get down like that, okay? And so Keiarna was like, look, I'm done with Stacey. I'm done with Stacey. And so Ashley was asking, Keiarna, are you going to share us Greg money? Greg only gave her $300, baby. How we pinching $300? How much we going to get each if he only gave her $300? We pinching $300 to go gamble? Girl, please. When I used to go gamble with my auntie, table stake was $300. All she got is $300. This table, $300 can keep you in the game for a while. You get what I'm saying? But my whole thing is this. Can we have real talk? But hold on, wait. We get the Preakness. We ended up getting the Preakness, and Kay did end up giving the girls $20. Oh my God. She did end up giving the girl $20. So I guess we pinched up of it and she gave the girls $20. But my question is, if we supposed to be at the Preakness event now, remember the what is it called? The brunch was supposed to be Kay's, but going to Preakness was supposed to be Wendy's event. So why is Kay passing out money if when we get the Preakness is Wendy's event? Right? See, what happened was that $450 that they were trying to get to come in probably didn't come in yet. Oh my God. That $450 didn't come in yet, girl. So Kay had to give away everybody $20. Kay had to give everybody, but see, the thing is though, yeah, we could look down on the $20 and the $300, but at least she had to give. See, Wendy couldn't get a girls nothing because the $450K didn't come in yet from the insurance company, baby. Yes. See, the stuff with Wendy is starting to make sense now. I've been telling y'all, I know a fraud when I see one. Call me Kyle Riches, baby. I can always spot a fraud. Okay? So all of the girls, what's the girl name? Kiki is teaching the girls how to gamble. And so Wendy is sitting next to Gizelle, and then she tells Gizelle, bring my name up to Angel. She'll talk about me for 7 minutes straight. And so Gizelle was like, didn't y'all both go to Temple? And Wendy was like, we never spoke to each other. I don't know her. And then Wendy go on to say, but I heard she didn't graduate. Something transpired, and that's why she left. What transpired? Because I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just telling you, when I heard her say that something transpired, and that's why she left, is giving me that she got pregnant by a professor or something. I don't know. That's just what my mind went. Did she get pregnant by a professor and she had to get kicked out of school or something? Like, is we gonna find out that she got a baby? There's like, you know what I'm saying? If she 38, 39, we gonna find out that she got a baby that's 15 or something? I don't know. That's just what I thought. But I've been telling y'all something ain't right with Wendy. It's something about Wendy past that she don't want us to know, and it's more than just what her face used to look like.
Yes.
No shade, no shade.
It's more than that face. It's more than what that mug used to look like before she got that surgery. What's going on? I'm trying to tell y'all, follow me, okay? Now, this is the second person that has come on this show that has ran in the same circles as Wendy. And all of a sudden, she don't know them and she never spoke to them before. This is the second person. She did the same thing with NECA and her sister-in-law, Ivy. Remember? All of a sudden, she didn't know NECA when they got on the show, even though they was going to concerts together, right? All of a sudden, she didn't know Ivy. But Bravo ran the beautiful beam footage, and we saw Ivy on Wendy's first season at Wendy's christening for her daughter. And not only was she there, Wendy gave a speech and said that she wanted her daughter to be like Ivy. And y'all let Wendy get away with it. Y'all let Wendy get away with it because she was dark-skinned and y'all said it was colorism. How is it colorism when we see Ivy was on the show before NECA got on the show? Ivy was at the baby shower, baby. Bravo ran the beautiful beam footage. Not Ivy, Lebe. Oh, okay. You look, one of them, baby. Ivy is Wendy's sister. It was Lebe. Lebe. Yes. Lebe. Well, shit, Ivy was there too, but Lebe was there too. Lebe was there too. And Wendy didn't know her so much that she wanted her daughter to be like her. Remember, her daughter said, Mommy, I want straight hair like you. Thank you for the super chat, Feel Good 8846. He said Angel was arguing with girls. Angel is a punk. Angel was, I didn't see her argue not one time, baby. What senior is hanging with freshmen? Lebe and Ivy fell out. Your line suspended? Y'all can't hear me? Wow. Even Angel said that the roommate's big sister was friends with Wendy. Y'all can't hear me? Let me know. Caribbean, you can't hear me, baby? What's good, baby? Y'all can't hear me? Let me know. But yes, I thought that was strange too. What's good, Rob J in the city? Keep them in line. 90 likes and 245 in the room. Don't make me leave. Angel didn't graduate, though. We can hear you. Okay, thank you. Angel was stumped. What that mean? That she got beat up by the line? Well, okay, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Y'all can hear me. Okay? So the girl, thank you. Thank y'all, Desiree. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so they started eating. The food looked good. The food looked good there. I've never been to Preakness. I don't know if I would really want to go to it, but the food looked really, really good. So we ended up seeing Ashley. You know, a bad bitch when a bad bitch show up, niggas trying to holler. It was a dude that was trying to holler at Ashley. And he had a real voice. So he came on real strong, you know what I'm saying? You know, I think you look good or whatever. You got a nice attitude, whatever. I want to take you out. And his deep voice was real deep. But you know what they say? They said that the deeper the voice, the deeper the good.
Girl, I'm telling you.
Telling you, that's what they say. The deeper the voice, the deeper the dick. Just keep that in mind in case y'all meet somebody and y'all, you know, get to acting up or whatever. So Ashley shares that she's still talking to Josh, but they trying to figure it out. And so Stacey asked Gizelle, was she single? And Gizelle was like, yeah, I'm single. But remember, Gizelle had just said, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you ain't married, you single. You know, Gizelle is in her whole phase. Gizelle is in her whole phase. She even really saying it in her, what is it called? Tagline, whatever. She even saying it in there that, you know, the daughter's out the house and you know what I'm saying? So she is really giving slut teasers. That's what they was really trying to say about Gizelle first season. And so Gizelle says that Angel is trying to put her down with somebody who is dark and bald-headed. And they was like, is his name Chocolate? And they was like, no. And so we see Gizelle's men throughout the years. They really only showed Sherman and what is his name? Jamal. Remember? They showed Sherman and Jamal, but I remember Gizelle first season on the show. Remember Gizelle first season on the show, everybody was supposed to be pulled up, but Gizelle was acting like the alley cat on her first season. And she said that her type is dark skin, long bank account, and they gotta be hung. And I remember when she had showed up to season 2 reunion with Sherman, and Andy had asked Sherman what he thought of Gizelle requirements and did he meet the requirements, and he said bingo. Y'all remember that? Because Sherman didn't appear in season 2, but Gizelle wanted to show everybody that she had a man. And Andy was like, what do you think about Gizelle requirements? And he said bingo. Baby, can we have real talk? Baby, y'all let the white gays get away with anything, baby. Baby, y'all let the white gays get away with anything, baby. Because baby, if there had been a black girl, and when I say girl, I mean GW, if there had been a black gay that asked Sherman, that Sherman probably would have jumped on that man. Baby, y'all let the white gays get away with anything. Y'all go on their show, they go on their podcast, they go and do anything with the white gays, y'all. Not a broken, ooh, I don't know if that's true. Bingo, that's what he said. Thank you, Desiree, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay. So then Ashley, she directs a question to Tia. Apparently, when Tia, Angel, Gizelle, and Wendy was out shopping last week, Ashley ended up calling and asked Wendy and Gizelle to stop by and hang out. And so Tia said that was rude. You don't usually do that unless you invite everyone. And that's true. And so Tia was like, yeah, I said it, but it was like tongue and cheek, kind of like rolling off the tongue. And Kay was like, you mean like chin check? And she was like, no, that's aggressive. Kay, stop, Kay. Kay, you really upset me. You know chin checking is aggressive. And like Gizelle said that Angel said this, but I didn't hear Angel say it, and they both liars as far as I'm concerned, so I don't know. But the truth of the matter is, to say that you chin check somebody is fighting words, baby. I know some girls that would have went in Kay's mouth if she was running around telling people that she chin checked them. And y'all know it too. Kay, girl, that's those are fighting words. To say that you chin check somebody is almost like you punked them. Girl, I don't like it, okay? But Tia kind of get Ashley up off her a bit. She got to, because them girls that she got over there at her house gonna keep her on her toes, especially that oldest one. So she gonna have to. She probably look like she know how to get the girls up off her a little bit, and she kind of made Ashley seem a little dumb. She was telling Ashley, "Girl, keep up," and I don't know what you're struggling with, and you know what I'm saying. If you want to keep digging, get digging, but I'm not going to go and get dirty under the bridge with you. I was, Gizelle been telling her business for her to go say get dirty under the bridge with you. And Tia was like, girl, I apologize, girl, if you was offended. If you don't want to accept the apology, then don't accept the apology, but I already apologized. And I didn't hear no apology. Maybe they didn't show it, but I didn't hear no apology. Right, what's not connecting for you? What's not connecting for you? British chin check, That was my favorite part. She had me cracking up. Bitch, you heard her say, girl, if you want to get dirty under the bridge, you can go back under there with Sheila, bitch, but I'm not going under the bridge with you, hoe. That's what I heard. I say, oh my God, baby. Y'all get to telling people business and stuff. Maybe she watched the show, but I showed her. I said, I don't know what y'all TV said, but my TV told me, baby, get under the bridge with your mom and get dirty with that bitch. I'm not getting down there with you. There was no apology, Kevin. That's what I thought. Darling, it's British humor, girl. Nah, it ain't no British humor telling me to go get under there with Sheila, baby. Okay? And so Jassi ended up coming in. And she updates the women on what's going on with her wedding plans. And so Gizelle asked, was Darius living in Dallas? And she was like, he was. And so Angel ended up asking, no. Jassi ended up coming in with a friend. And when she came in, her whole fucking attitude changed. Did y'all see that? Her whole attitude changed. And what it's giving me is Kay just don't like nobody. Right? I can't stand to be around somebody who just got a problem with everybody, because it could be so draining. Right? First, you got a problem with Ashley. Then you got a problem with Gabor. Then you got a problem with Gizelle. She had a problem with Nneka. She got a problem with Wendy. She got a problem with Stacey. She got a problem with Jassi now. Get the bitch up out of here, because she ruining the show.
Get that bitch out of here.
Get that bitch out of here. She got an attitude with everybody. She don't like nobody, just sourpuss. You get what I'm saying? Get her out of here. She don't like nobody. She literally has went down the road. She hadn't had a problem she had a problem with Angel. And girl, you're the one running around saying that Angel, well, I mean, I don't know and you only have a problem with Tia yet, because I don't know. I guess she came through with big sister Green Eye, Gizelle, and you don't want to have a problem with her, but you just got a problem with everybody. Like stank, ghetto stank. You get what I'm saying? You know those girls that be those stank ghetto girls? Not stank like funky, like stank attitude. Okay? So now Jassi she give the women an update on her wedding plans, and Gizelle ended up asking her, was Darius living in Dallas? And she was like, he was. And so Angel asked, what position does he play? And she said, linebacker. And it was Wendy. Wendy asked Angel, what position did Bobby play? And Angel said that he played tackle. He was a starter for 10 years. And for those of y'all that don't know what a tackle is, he's a person on the defense, one of those big boys, like big boy. He was one of those big boys on defense that be on the line. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to, they go and try to sack the quarterback or the running back or the fullback, right? And so Wendy said that she called it. She called it. Now, was it shade? I don't know if it was shade. If it was shade, I don't think Angel was being shady. I think that the women thought that it was shade because of the way Jassi presented Darius to us, right? It wasn't shade on Angel's part. It was shade because of the way that Jassi, and I may say Jazzy or Jassi, but whatever, y'all know who I'm saying. It was the way that she presented him to us. She presented Darius to us as a 3-time Super Bowl winning football player, right? So we thinking that he's like some Deion Sanders-esque type of player back in his heyday, right? Must be the money, right? That's what we thought. But he do got 3 Super Bowl rings, but there's an asterisk by it. There's an asterisk by it, right? Darius is a career practice squad player.
I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man.
We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice, man. He's the nigga on the team that they beat up all week, right? They beat up on them all week, and then until they play the real game on Sunday, right? He like, if you in high school, he on JV. He on JV. The people that varsity beat up on all week, and then they go and play the real game on Sunday. He don't get to play. He don't get to play. And the thing is, ain't nothing wrong with it. But Jassi, you gotta be honest about it. If you tell me that your nigga play for the Chiefs and you invite me to the game, I'm expecting when we go to the game that we gonna be cheering on your nigga and the Chiefs. I'm not expecting to go to the game with you and your nigga in the stands with us and we cheering on the Chiefs together with your nigga.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Right? If you tell me that your nigga play for the practice squad, he has an asterisk by his name. He has an asterisk by his name, baby. He don't play for the Chiefs. He played for the Chiefs practice squad. And if you pay close attention, see, Bravo is shady. Bravo is shady. Y'all got to pay attention. If you pay attention to Darius and Jassi kissing at the Super Bowl game, he's not in uniform. He's not in uniform. He's in plain clothes. He's in plain clothes. He's not in a uniform. He ain't sweating. He ain't got no fatigue on. He don't look like Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. He didn't go to war. He didn't go to war. He wasn't even sweating. He didn't even have on, baby, he didn't even have on a jersey. He didn't have on a jersey. You didn't notice it, baby? You better catch it. You got to catch it, baby. Now, that was shade from Bravo. That was shade. Every time they show that Super Bowl picture, they show the confetti behind him. Confetti! And then it's just him. He ain't even in uniform. He ain't even in uniform. Okay? So Jassi is still up there. So you got to catch the words that people say. So Jassi is now saying Darius is in his 7th year.
Stop playing with me.
He's in his 7th year. You notice she didn't say he was a starter, though. He's in his 7th year. 7th year doing what, baby? Praying practice squad? Okay? Now, at the time that they filmed this show, I went to go research. At the time that they filmed this show, he was on Dallas practice squad. But now, baby, they done waived him. They done waived him off the Dallas practice squad, and now he over there playing for the New England Patriots.
Yes, baby.
Yes, baby. 7th year, right, Monique King, 7th year, 20th team, baby. 7th year, 20th team, baby. They just, baby, pray for him, child. I feel like he gonna have CTE, baby, because they just, baby, that ain't nothing but a crash dummy, girl. Okay? And so they go and they see the horses run or whatever. I guess everybody was paying on the number 3. Everybody had number 3. Okay? And so after the horses get to running, Ashley asked Kay if she cool with Jassi because her body language changed when she came over to the table. And so Keiarna was like, well, I thought we was cool, but it came after me that Jassi had a problem with me. And so she ended up calling Jassi over. And did you hear the way that she called Jassi over? She was like, Jassi, come here. It was like, it was not like, hey, Jassi, can you come over here for a second? Or, Jassi, are you busy? Hey, excuse me, Jassi, can you come over here? It was like, Jassi, come here. It was like real aggressive. It was real aggressive. Like she was her mama or something. She don't know how to talk to people. She ghetto. She ghetto. And I wouldn't have went over there. I wouldn't have went over there.
Don't get ghetto.
Don't get ghetto. Every time you talk to me, it's just so I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay? And so Keiarna, now what I will expect about Keiarna though, she do try to put it on the floor. She said, girl, I got word that Stacey and Jassi got a problem with me. And so they was like, well, girl, who told you that? And she was like, Wendy told me that. Messy. Just messy. Okay, so the first lady come. She didn't appear on camera. She did not appear on camera. She greeted some of the girls, and Keiarna was like, girl, Wendy did all this bragging, and we seen the mayor's wife for 2.5 seconds. Beloved, did you think that she was going to spend all day with y'all? That woman wasn't going to spend all day with y'all. She invited y'all, but she got other people that she got to entertain. And she probably would have stayed longer with y'all, to tell the truth, if y'all wasn't filming. And the reason that she didn't want to be seen filming on this show is because of you. Because
you're a ghetto-ass, hood-ass bitch. Her head. And you know how to act.
Because the last time, baby, you were on the show fighting in the club with glass bottles. That woman can't be seen on camera with y'all. She probably was upset that y'all had mayor on there, that y'all even showed the goddamn arms. You are declassing the show. Okay? So they get back to the beef. And so Wendy said that she asked Jassi if Kay was going to the NAACP awards. And she said that Jassi was like, okay? And so Wendy went back and told Kay that it seemed like it was something there. And so Jassi says, seems like it's something there, and saying that there's a beef for two totally different things. And Wendy is being messy, right? And so Keiarna is saying, Wendy didn't pick that up out of nowhere. Girl, if the girl is saying that there was no beef, why are you trying to hold on to it? If the girl is saying there is no beef, why are you trying to hold on to it? It's like you want the beef. You want the beef. You know what I think it is? I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I think that Kay probably asked Jassi if she could use her buddy pass to get to the NAACP awards. And Jassi probably told her no. Jassi probably told her no. I already got people signed up on my buddy pass. And when Wendy asked her, was Kay going to the NAACP awards? She just didn't want to say, well, girl, I don't think so. That's why she was like, you get what I'm saying? She didn't want to put it out there like, well, girl, you know, she ain't got no money. She asked me for the buddy pass. And so they ended up going back and forth. And Jassi was like, girl, I know you're going through a lot with Greg, but don't take it out on me. And Keiarna was like, girl, you're going through a lot. You marrying that man and he had 2 kids on you. And so Jassi was like, Kay's in a rough spot right now. I would be too if all I got was a condo that he didn't even pay for. So it's giving me that they was cool enough that they were sharing financials with each other. And that's the shade that Jassi was throwing. Kay is going through a rough spot right now. She can't get her funds together. Right? She couldn't afford to go to the NAACP awards and she needed to use my buddy. You know what I'm saying? That's the shade that she was giving. I would be upset too if all I got was a condo that he didn't even pay for. So she know her financial status. She know what she got in the bank. Okay? So Tia was like, oh my God, what is going on? Is she coming to the holidays with us? What holiday was it? Or is holiday British word of vacation? British word for vacation. And so Gizelle was like, I haven't decided. And so Keiarna was like, baby, it's a no for me, Gizelle. Don't take me out of my element. But baby, you also don't got to come. You also don't got to come, Kay. Oh, yes, holiday mean vacation? Okay. You also don't got to come, Kay. And so Angel was like, bring Sharice. I like her. And so before the scene ended, did y'all catch this? Before the scene ended, did you hear Gizelle was upset at the way that Keiarna was behaving. Y'all got to put your phones down and pay attention to what was going on. Gizelle was upset, and before the scene ended, Gizelle said, baby, class was in the trash. Class was in the trash. Anything involving Kay is always giving hood. The way that Keiarna was out there acting, it was giving.
You in the hood now, baby.
You in the hood now, baby. Gizelle was upset. Gizelle was upset, baby. Y'all don't want out here embarrass me in front of the motherfucking first lady. The male is standing up there behind us, and y'all are sitting up here arguing, talking about baby daddies and shit. Baby daddies done had 2 kids and stuff on you. Can't take K nowhere. Okay? So they're getting ready to go on the trip to Nevis. And Keiarna let Gizelle know that she was bothered and she didn't want Jassi to come. And that was all the ammunition that Gizelle needed for her to invite Jassi, right? So Keiarna think that she doing something, girl. You got Jassi invited to the trip because you showed that you were so bothered.
Loser!
You're a loser. You're a loser. Okay? So Gizelle said that Jassi has been through a lot when it comes to Mr. Darius and his baby mama drama. You're the one to talk. You're the one to talk, Gizelle, because you didn't go through a lot too in the congregation with the baby mama drama popping up with Pastor Holy Whore, with Jamal. And girl, when you gonna get that man back his name? Get a man back his name. The new Mrs. Bryant can't even sport her name because you still got it. Okay? And so Gizelle said that she's also going to be throwing Jassi a bachelorette party. So she asked all of the girls to bring some slutty costumes. Okay? Now, when they get on the plane, all of the women are riding first class and stuff for Jassi. Now, how are we inviting Jassi on a trip and planning on throwing her a bachelorette party, but she not riding first class with everybody else? How is she not first class? Now, see, if your man wasn't on a motherfucking practice squad, you could have upgraded your flight. She could have upgraded her flight. If her man was up, see, that's what I'm saying. If her man wasn't on practice squad, she probably could have upgraded her flight. But if she's a flight attendant, but you know, she said she's an international flight attendant, then why did she use her buddy pass? I don't know, child. Maybe her buddy pass is all used up and all stamped up because Darius flying all everywhere to be people motherfucking crash dummy, baby. It's giving CTE. I see CTE in the future. Excuse me, but I really okay. So they ended up going to St. Kitts and Nevis. So to get to Nevis, you're gonna arrive in St. Kitts and you have to take a yacht over into Nevis. Okay. And so while they're in St. Kitts waiting, Ashley asks, "Is there any goals for any women on the trip?" And so Angel said that she wanted to get to know the women and she wants the women to get to know her better. Okay. So the lady over at Customs came over there and told Angel that she bought a camouflage bag with her, and baby, her stuff ain't going through. And so they showed that production had sent them instructions that camouflage was illegal in Nevis. Girl, you lucky that them people didn't arrest you over there. You lucky that them people didn't arrest you over there. You know, it's a man. It's a man. He was, I guess, he was a college basketball player. He's somewhere in another country. He was over there. I believe that they said he had some CBD oil. He done had flew some drugs over there, talking about he got pain or Crohn's disease or something like that. Crohn's disease, and that's the only thing. Nigga, is you? And they got him in jail talking about they about to give him a life or a death sentence. Did y'all see that? After all the shit that done happened with Brittany Griner, and you all over here in another country and stuff, and then people trying to give you life in jail, you know better than that shit, girl. And Angel, you know better than that shit too. Okay? So Tia ended up putting a camouflage bag in her empty suitcase. Now, Tia said that she carries an empty suitcase. So when she traveled, she could go and buy new things. Okay. I like that. I like that, baby. That make perfect sense. I don't never have nowhere to put my shit. I be having to jump and sit all on my suitcase to close it back up when I go out of town. And so but girl, I can't afford to be bringing empty suitcases with me though. And so The girls are sitting up here, they eat and they talking or whatever. And Wendy asked Stacey, has she ever sucked balls before? And in balls, she means dick. And so Stacey says that she hasn't sucked balls before. Now I'm confused. When she said that she hadn't sucked balls before, is she literally talking about she hadn't like put the sack in her mouth, or is she saying that she hadn't sucked dick before? Because Gizelle was saying, if y'all heard Gizelle was saying, well, why won't you? You already down there. Right? These some hair doctors over here. These ain't nothing but some baby favorites. And so if she's saying that she never sucked no balls before, I probably believe that she didn't suck no balls before. But for her to say that she don't suck no dick, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. She gotta be lying. She gotta be lying. Okay? So then they get on the yacht. And so Gizelle said that she had lunch with Jassi, and we found out that Jassi is an AKA. I did not know that. So now we got 3 AKAs on the show. And she ended up telling Jassi that Kay and Angel didn't want her to come on the trip, right? And so they was like, Angel was like, when did I say that? Now, I can see why Gizelle would think that, because what happened was Angel said to Gizelle, invite Charisse. I like her. After Kay told Gizelle not to invite Jassi, right? So it can be implied that she was saying that she didn't like Jassi because there was emphasis on I like Charisse. But if you're going to repeat what I said, repeat exactly what the fuck I said. Because I don't have a problem repeating myself for clarification. But sometimes when just one word is off, or sometimes when there's just one pause in anything that you say, or just one breath, it can cause a lot of confusion. And so Angel is saying, I don't remember saying I did. You get what I'm saying? I don't remember saying don't invite her. Your good girlfriend should have told you, in this group, you need to know exactly what you said. That was the best advice that she can give you. But she can't even give you that advice because she confused on if she told somebody that she chin checked you or not. She can't even give you, you're just on the wrong team. You on the wrong team. You on the wrong team, Angel. Keiarna ain't the team to be on, baby. Yeah, Keiarna said it, but Angel didn't say that. Angel just said, invite Charisse, I like her. Okay? So Jassi asked Angel, did she know Charisse? And Angel said, yes, I've been knowing her for a while. And baby, Bravo wrote that beautiful beam footage of a flashback, and we seen Angel introducing herself to Charisse and saying that they have a mutual friend in common. So this is the first lie we get from you this episode, Angel. You don't know her. You don't know her. You know of her, but you don't know her. You don't know her. Okay? And so Gizelle want to get to the bottom of the issue that Kay and Jassi got with each other. And so Kilolo say that she's not fake and she's not phony. And Jassi say, well, girl, if you're not fake, tell Wendy what you said about her. And I don't like no shit like that. I do not like no shit like that. Don't wait until you get into it with a bitch to come tell me what they said about me. Because now I'm side-eyeing you too. And so Wendy was like, girl, when did she say something about me? And apparently she said it about 6 months ago. And so whatever she said, that Kay said about Wendy, they never said what she said. They never said what Kay said about Wendy. And I'm wondering if they didn't say it this episode purposely so we could get it later on at the end of the season. Or maybe it was that, you know, she knew that Wendy was taking shit back and we're going to find it out on the last episode. I don't know. But we don't know yet. We don't know yet, okay? So Keiarna say Jassi is full of shit. And so Jassi was like, why? Because I called you out? But my thing with Kay is, how is Jassi full of shit when she did the same thing you did to Angel? She literally did the same thing you did to Angel. You literally sat in your house and you told Angel, do you like this lady? Do you like this lady? That implies that y'all was talking shit about her, or at the very least, Angel said that she didn't like her, and you put her on blast. Tell this girl what you've been saying about her. You don't like her. She did the same thing you did. And so KK was like, you know, she real childish. KK was saying, you know, Jassi is not here. Jassi is not here. Girl, this is just immature, childish, girl. This is just the wrong show for her. And so did you see Jassi, baby? Jassi was like, baby, I'm here, and Hose is mad, and she raised her hands up, baby, and she started dancing. And Keiarna was like, who you calling the hoe? You! Keiarna's the hoe. It's the colloquialism, remember? It's a colloquialism. Put a 3 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. See, Keiarna think that she can do and say shit to people, but it can't be done to her. See, she jumped for bad. She jumped for bad. You the hoe. It's a colloquialism, baby. You a hoe. You so much of a hoe. We seen that nigga give you $300 in 20s, bitch. He gave you $300, bitch. Okay? It's a colloquialism. You a hoe, baby. Okay? And so Keiarna says that Jassi is a hoe. She was the side chick. And Jassi was like, oh no, baby, I'm the fiance. Something you would never be. And the jokes just write themselves. Because remember Keiarna, the last trip that they had, that Wendy threw, she said that she was going to be engaged to Greg when they moved into their home that they had getting built. And now we know that the home was never laying. So I guess that meant that the engagement was never laying too, child. Baby, get the bitch up out of here. Back the bitch up, child. I told you she was a fake and a fraud. So is Wendy. Okay? And I don't know if y'all caught it. It seems like that Kay made her match with Jassi. It seemed like that Kay made her match with Jassi because if y'all didn't caught it, baby, Jassi was kind of finger fucking Kay. She was kind of finger fucking Kay. So if you didn't see it, Kay was sitting, Angel was sitting in between Kay and Jassi. And Kay had her hand up, but it didn't really go past Angel's body. Jassi had her hand up, and Jassi's hand was damn near touching Kay. It was, Angel is a big old booger, baby. That's a big girl. And Jassi's hand was going way past Angel. She was pointing, put an 8 in the chat if you saw it. I'm like, oh my God, baby, Jassi hand. Thank you, Jurassic Gamer. Yes, baby. She made a mess, baby. Jassi hand was way over there, like you, bitch. You called it, Dina. See, that's what I'm saying. You girl. She not scared of you. She tried to act like that she pulled up or whatever, baby. But girl, not me. I'm not Stacey, bitch. This ain't Stacey. You could do that shit with Stacey. Bitch, just ain't Phaedra. Bitch, this ain't Phaedra, baby, because Angel is a lot to pass over, baby. That's a lot of girl. That's a lot of girl, okay? And so Gizelle asked Angel, did she have a problem with Jassi? And so she was like, no. And so Wendy said that, when her and Stacey noticed and they talked about when Jassi came in, Angel started talking about how her man was a starter for 10 years. And so Angel was like, there seems to be a commitment to misunderstanding me. And she was like, she asked me about my husband, and I just explained it to her. So then they showed the flashback. And Angel did ask Jassi what position that Darius played. But then Wendy and Kay both asked Angel what position did Bobby play. But when they showed the clip this time, you could hear Wendy, but they showed Kay asking what position that Bobby played. Now, my whole thing is, and see, Kay's a stupid bitch. Girl, how is your best friend or one of your good friends nigga in the NFL and you don't know what position he played? Anyway, but she didn't lie, right? She was asked about her husband and said that he was a starter for 10 years, right? It was just that Jassi didn't ask, or at least they didn't show Jassi asking it, but she was asked about her husband. So she wasn't lying. She wasn't lying per se. I guess it was too many people asking her a question at one time, and she probably thought it was Jassi that was asking her, but it was actually Wendy and Keiarna. But see, Wendy, I see you. Because Wendy is trying to find problems with Angel, and she's trying to cause conflict with Angel with the other girls. See, Wendy, I see you. I see you. Y'all think just because Wendy a doctor, she always right. Baby, sometimes a doctor can be wrong. A doctor can be wrong. Right, Meg. Girl, what you mean? You ain't never been in a football suite in your life. You don't know what position he played? Girl, please. Wendy is annoying. Yeah, I see Wendy too. Wendy is on Angel, right? Wendy knows exactly what she's doing. Wendy knows exactly what she's doing. And so production ended up asking Angel, is Jassi fiance considered a bench warmer? Baby, he's not even on the bench. He doesn't even suit up. He doesn't even suit up. What do you mean the bench? When you watch an NFL game, it's probably 300 niggas on the sideline. The players, the coach, docs, water boys, he's not one of them. He's not one of them. He don't even suit up. They don't even have a uniform. If he got a uniform, it ain't no number on the motherfucking jersey. Y'all seen them jerseys that don't have no number on them? That's him. That's him. He still get a check though. Yeah, he get about $5,000 a week. He get about $5,000 a week, but he earned that motherfucker too, Russell Wendell, because they be hitting his ass in practice. They be lighting his ass up in practice. Okay? And if we being real, there is a hierarchy in that world, right? The more prominent that your man is on the field or court or whatever game that he plays, there is more bragging rights, which is why Shaunie was the puppet master on Basketball Wives, right? Because she was with Shaq. Shaq is a superstar, right? The rest of the husband and boyfriends on that show, like the main girls, they niggas wasn't superstars, right? Like Antoine Walker. You don't really know Antoine Walker unless you watch basketball. But I'm saying, when I say superstar, I mean people who don't even watch basketball know who he is, right? You don't know Antoine Walker unless you live in Boston or you elite or you from where he from. Same thing with Jennifer husband. You don't know him, right? Tammy husband. You don't know that nigga. Only reason why I know that nigga name is because he used to play for Houston. Only reason why I know that nigga name is because he played for Houston. And so if you there is a hierarchy in that world, right? So Shaunie, because Shaunie wasn't the best looking girl on the show, but her man, she had the bank account. She had the bank account. Now see, if Juanita Jordan was on the show, or Vanessa Bryant or Savannah James was on the show, and they stepped on the scene, Shaunie would have been put in her place. Shaunie would have been put in her place. Everybody knew Kenny Anderson. Everybody didn't know Kenny Anderson, baby. I'm just from Houston. The closest higher up will be Laura Gilbert Arenas, but the other ninjas now. Right. Them Monique King, them niggas, girl, them niggas wasn't even, OG nigga didn't even play in the league, child. Kristen was on there because of her husband's stepdaddy. You on the show trying to fight CC, bitch, and your son ain't even his real child, baby. Over there crying, talking about they didn't see the grandbaby. What grandbaby? That ain't his grandbaby. The fuck? Kenny Anderson. You know, baby, Tammy was feeling herself talking about everybody knew Kenny Anderson was married, bitch. We don't even know, bitch. When you say Kenny, baby, Kenny's dead, bitch. Who is Kenny? Who is Kenny? Kenny's dead, bitch, please. We don't know who no Kenny is, bitch. What about Roy's baby daddy? Yeah, Roy's baby daddy is he a superstar though? Him and Miss Kitty made headlines, baby. Baby, because Steph, what's the nigga name? Steven, baby, say that Dwight held him down, baby, and took him right in his mouth. I said, ooh. He said that Dwight Howard threw him on the bed, baby, and made him lay down. And he said, baby, next thing you know, baby, Dwight was giving him some head, baby. I say, child. Okay. So Stacey said, you know, she asked Angel, do you have it in your, she's so sweet, ain't she? She said, do you have it in your heart to have relationships with people that may not enjoy Kay? And I hope so. Because Stacey said that she reached out to Angel to welcome her because she said none of the women did that to her. And so since Angel was new, she reached out to her and she got like a lukewarm reception from her. And Stacey was like, you know, I know that she's close with Kay. And the thing is, I think that Angel is doing this with all of the women. And I think that what she's doing is she's operating with the women how Kay is operating with them. Because Kay is looking at it as if she doesn't do what I do, she's not having my back, right? Even with Wendy. All Angel did was ask the Kay that she asked about Wendy's children, and she looked at it like she was taking Wendy's side. Right? All she did was say, well, did you ask about, oh, I had to get her together because she was taking Wendy's side, bitch, what? And this is what I'm talking about because it was the same thing that happened with Portia and Shamia. Everybody was like, Portia, a bad friend. She didn't want Shamia on the show. No, I don't want that bitch on the show. Right? When you have friends with someone, y'all just don't like Portia. But when you are friends with someone that's on the show, you kind of have to take on their beefs as well. Right? So it can appear that you're being supportive. And if you're not being supportive, they'll look at you like fake. It's the same thing with Kyle and Kim. I can understand Kyle not wanting Kim on the show because sometimes you just want to operate and move around without any restrictions. Right? And I feel like that Angel is just on the wrong team following Kay. Because you just on the wrong team, baby, because you got to know that Kay only got her flute glass because she got hit upside her head with a jar glass. And without her getting hit upside the head with that jar glass, baby, she wouldn't be on the show. She wouldn't be on the show. You can't be following behind Kay, baby, because I believe this is Kay last season. Baby, there was a vast difference in the way that Andy behaved with Stacey last night and the way that he behaved with Kilo last week. This week, Andy was all in his chair, all at the edge of the chair. Put a 4 in the chat if you saw it. Andy was all at the edge of his chair. Last week, I don't even think Andy sat up a little bit. He didn't even sit up. He was just leaned back the whole time. This week, baby, he was all down there jumping out the chair, baby. He was so happy Stacey was there. Yes. Yes, that ghetto hood ass shit that can't be over there doing. Ain't nobody got time for that. And so the girls go, Gizelle stopped the girls from arguing. And the girls go up, she stopped the girls from arguing and they go upstairs and started partying on a yacht because they almost close to Nevis. And I must say, Nevis looked beautiful. Baby, why is Angel downstairs for Keiarna being a Debbie Downer? Why is she downstairs? Why is you around here sitting with this hoe? She don't like nobody. Summer Fine say 99 say, baby, listen, Summer Fine 99. You Wendy supporter. It was what Wendy and her cool. Who. You Keiarna supporter. It was no baby. It was because Stacey gagged him. Stacey gagged Andy, baby. He was getting ready to jump out that chair, baby. Oh yes, he did. Stacey gagged him. Okay, so they ended up going to. Gizelle is a little whorish. Gizelle saw some niggas on another yacht, baby, and Gizelle was telling them, "We at the 4 seasons. We at the 4 seasons." Oh, Dina say that Andy said that Stacey is endlessly entertaining. Job secured, yes. Angel feels rejected. She needs to separate herself from Kay. Yes, she do. Angel can't enjoy herself because of Kay Titty. Right, Beyond Nicole. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Gizelle, did you really tell them niggas that you was over there at the 4 seasons, girl? Did you really do that? And I hate to say it. Remember Gizelle told Tammy? Remember they was in Miami, Gizelle told Tammy to invite her nephews all over there? And not Gizelle, Kenya. Keiarna, I love Kenya more, baby, but I'm gonna tell the truth. When they went to Miami, baby, Kenya did tell Tammy to invite her nephews over there to the house. And Kenya wanted to flirt with the nephew, but the nephew was over there on charade. And Kenya started snapping her finger at the man, and he was like, "Baby, you're gonna have to change it. You're gonna have to be something different." And Kenya got upset because he was over there with charade. Oh, baby, yes, we gotta tell the truth. We gotta tell the truth. Yes, baby. Kenya was upset. And baby, listen, the man was like, "Hey, little bitch. Hey, little." I said, "Oh my God. Oh my God." Okay. So they get to the 4 seasons, and Gizelle got room assignments. Okay. So her and Ashley and Tia are in the same villa. But Tia is gonna be in the nanny quarters. Wendy, Stacey, and Jassi are gonna be in the same villa. And Kay and Angel are gonna be in the same villa. Now, I was cool with the room assignments because nobody is with people that they beefing with. But I wish they would have took the opportunity to separate Kay and Angel in order to really get to know Angel outside of Kay. You get what I'm saying? Because she's so connected to Kay's hip, but I think that the girls don't really see it for Angel. I think they see Angel as boring. Okay? And so Gizelle got it all set up. Gizelle got the pink carpet set out. All of the women got pink waffle textured robes with their names embroidered on them. Then they got a matching pink waffle textured toiletry bag with their initials on it, baby. And they got personalized notes from Gizelle. All of them got it. All of them got it except for Stacey. Okay? Stacey had the pink waffle textured robe, but her name wasn't on it. She had a toiletry bag, but it wasn't waffle texture, and it wasn't no initials. And then there was a personalized note in her room, but it was an empty note.
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
Gizelle was wrong for that. Gizelle was wrong for that. My thing is, if you didn't want to send her a personalized card, I get it, right? But to invite her there and not have her a robe with the matching bag with her name on it is nasty work. Because you invited the girl. Listen, you don't invite nobody nowhere and mistreat them. If you didn't want to give her a note, got it. But I just think that not giving her the robe with her name on it was overkill. I just think not giving her the note with her without her name on it was overkill to me. She didn't deserve that. And I feel like that her feelings was hurt. And Wendy was laughing. And Wendy said that she was on the receiving end of Gizelle darkness. Now, see, if that's what I'm saying about the colorism. That's what I'm saying about the colorism. If Gizelle said that she was at the receiving end of Wendy darkness, baby, y'all will be online talking shit. There'd be a whole bunch of niggas jumping shit. Okay? And she said that she feels sorry for Tracy, but she's glad that it's not her and she's okay. And see, that is the problem that I see with these girls on this show, is that they don't really hold each other down, right? If one of the girls did that, I was wondering as I was watching the show, I'm like, baby, you sitting up here talking like that you glad that it was you, that it wasn't you, but I wanted to know, was she gonna hold Stacey down? Because that is what I see that the other girls do, right? If one of the girls did that shit to Robin, Gizelle would have called it out. And she wouldn't have been smiling and laughing about it. If one of the girls did that shit to Gizelle, Ashley would have called it out, right? Hell, we saw Ashley call out Mia last year for talking about Gizelle, whole daughters. Last year, remember that? When they was on Wendy's trip, she sat at the table and Ashley is the one who called it out, not even Gizelle. And so my thing is, when shit gets done to your friend, you were supposed to call it out and be serious about it so it won't happen again. If you did that shit to my friend, girl, you did it to me, and they'll think twice about doing it the next time. So this whole, well, it ain't me, I was wondering, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And so on an episode, I will say that she did say something about it, but she didn't really call her out. It was like very much, let's get the storyline rolling. But she didn't really stand in, you know what I'm saying? I don't, okay? And so we see Angel and Kay in their room, and Angel says that when they was in the airport, Wendy barely spoke to her. And then she was in the confessional. When she was in the confessional, she said that it was like she was a see-through sheet. Nobody greeted her. And baby, Bravo wrote that beautiful being footage, baby, and the lie detector determined that that was a lie.
Sheree, do you hear this lie?
That was a lie. Baby, Bravo wrote the beautiful being footage. Baby, they all greeted her. They all spoke to her. And they all hugged her. They all greeted her. They all spoke to her. And they all hugged her. Angel, why would you sit up there and lie like the baby? We gonna watch the show. Bitch, they got cameras on you. But bitch, they got cameras on you so they could show us. Did you think that we wasn't gonna see this? This is the second lie they done showed on you, baby. That's what I'm saying. Angel contracted Kilolo's lying problem, right? Angel be lying. It was all a lie. Another lie. This is the second lie you done told this episode, baby. She is not ready for TV. Girl, I was riding for you, baby. I was riding for you like Danny DeCane, girl. I don't know what you doing, baby, because you making a fool of me, baby. You making a fool of me. But Angel, even if you felt that way, I do think that in this moment that your anger is misplaced, right? Let's just say that Wendy didn't greet you. What did you want Wendy to actually say to you when Kay basically put it out there that you didn't like her? Right? Keiarna done kind of ostracized you from the group to have you in her pocket. She was trying to play chess with you. She was trying to get you out there to say that you don't like Wendy, right? And so your frustration should be with Kay. Just like, and nobody's telling you to be fake, but she's the one who told you to expose or try to expose how you really feel about her. It's the same way that Phaedra had told Britt in the back of that thing. I'm not saying be fake, but you knew that you joined this show with these women. And I'm not saying be fake. Show yourself friendly. Show yourself friendly. You're not showing yourself friendly. And Keiarna wanted to make you tell the girls that you didn't like the girl. That you didn't like her. So what did you want Wendy to do? Okay, let's just say none of the girls spoke to you, but when everybody did except for Wendy. I don't know what you wanted her to do. I don't know what you wanted Wendy to do, but if she did that, but she did greet you. She greeted you, she hugged you. I don't know what you wanted us to do. Okay? So everybody getting ready to go eat. Tia is in her living quarters, her what they call it, nanny quarters. And it's Alexa's birthday. Alexa is a 13-year-old, so she ended up turning 14. And so she said that she never missed any of her kids' birthday until the queen died, that there was no flight sleep. And so Tia is saying that she was crying, but she realized that Alexa didn't need her as long as she had her party and her gifts and her friends was there. I don't think that that's true, Tia. I think that Alexis was old enough to realize that due to the circumstances, it was out of your control. But I do believe that she probably wanted you there for her birthday. Your mama? I want my mama. That's my mama. I want my mama there. I want my mama there. Okay? And so she asked, is Nathaniel near you? And she was like, yeah. She was like, I thought she was about to say, bitch, call him. Because she said that Nathaniel just texted. I thought that but no, I didn't think she was going to say bitch now. The girls out of line, I don't think they'll call her no bitch now. But I thought that she was getting ready to say, girl, call him. Because them girls there, baby, they speak their mind. And so she ended up giving Nathaniel the phone. And Tia said that she asked Nathaniel what did he mean that he texted her and said that he wanted to be adopted. Baby, I wonder what type of text messages I would have been sending my mom if text messages was around back then. Right? He said he wanted to be adopted. And she was like, why did you write me that? He said, I hate this family, bro. Bro? And so he said that he was upset with everybody. He said that he had to clean up after Alexa's birthday, but on his birthday, nobody cleaned up but him. And remember, Nathaniel is a twin. And so Tia is saying that he's the most needy out of all her children. And Rob said that the kids are soft, and that's because he grew up on the south side of Chicago. But these kids live in the suburbs, so what did he expect them to be? Right? Thank you for the super chat, Richie. He said, hey, Gabor, just giving a shout out. I'm on vacation in Portugal. I'll catch the replay later on. Thank you so much, Richie, for the super chat. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your vacation, or as I'm learning today, your holiday. Thank you for the super chat. And so she said that Rob doesn't want Nathaniel to be a mama's boy. Listen, Rob, listen, these are my nieces and nephews around here in this household. Y'all got my nephew fucked up. Let me tell you something. If Nathaniel had to clean up on his birthday, then Alexis needs to get her ass downstairs and clean up on hers. Period. If Nathaniel had to clean up on his birthday, and baby, the shade is that Nathaniel was cleaning up by himself, and he got a twin sister. It's giving that y'all got Nathaniel to run around there like he a slave. If Nathaniel had to clean up on his birthday, then Alexis needs to clean up behind her and her company on her motherfucking birthday. Now, I feel like as a birthday present, Keiarna and the other sister and Nathaniel should have all been cleaning up. And then on the twins' birthday, Alexis and Sienna ought to have been cleaning up as a birthday gift. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know, but I like their family, though. So now we go to dinner. And so Stacey asked Kay, was her and Greg back together? She was like, I don't know because we don't talk. And so Kay was like, yeah, but I thought that we was cordial. Keiarna, I need you to, baby, how is y'all cordial? You just told the girl, I'm done with you. You called her a hoe? How are we cordial? I'm a hoe now? This bitch is aggressive. Okay? And so it's giving me that Kay was trying to build an alliance with her. Right? she was like, we talked on the plane and you asked about Angel. You asked was Angel okay? And so Angel was like, well, what did you want to know? And she was like, I want to know, was you okay? And she said, well, the best way to get to know me is to ask about me. But Kay was like, well, girl, she was actually being sincere. She wasn't trying to be shady. She was being sincere. But the thing, Angel, is that if you wasn't all up Kay's ass, the girls could try to read you, right? But even when they was on the yacht, you was down there moping around with Kay. Even now that we at dinner, you still sitting right here next to Kay. Go try to sit by Gizelle. Go try to sit by Ashley or somebody. Go try to sit by Wendy, right? And so she said she's not the most talkative person when she meets you, but she opens up. Okay? And so Tia was like, I'm telling you, baby, that Tia, baby, you got to watch Tia, baby. Tia was like, baby, I'm noticing that Wendy and Angel haven't spoke at all. Am I wrong? Baby, that girl, that Tia, baby, that Tia is a good piece of work. And Gizelle messy ass, and at the time they went to school together. Gizelle is so messy. If Wendy graduated in 06 and she graduated in 09, they didn't go to school together per se. They went to the same school, but they probably was only there for 1 year together. And knowing Wendy with her 4 degrees, allegedly, she probably graduated early. Okay? And so Angel said, well, I feel attacked, and Wendy feel attacked. And so Stacey was like, well, Angel, why do you feel attacked? And Angel said that the question that Wendy asked was unnecessary. And so Wendy was like, look, we can't use certain verbiage. I didn't attack you. I asked a simple question, and it feels like you weaponize anything I do and villainize me. And I don't know if you noticed it. It's not just that Stacey noticed your energy, but it seems like that you're not excited to be around us. And so Angel was like, no, I'm excited. I'm just an even keel person. And I have a hard time reaching out to someone that's new in the group. That's hard for me. But you want them to reach out to you? You the new person in the group. If you have a hard time reaching out, then why are you upset if they have a hard time reaching out to you? And Stacey said that she reached out to you. And what happened? You're not sitting by her. You know what I'm saying? You're not showing yourself friendly. Like Phaedra said, you knew that you was joining a group or in a show, you self-sabotaging like Phaedra said. Girl, all this stuff you talking, it's bullshit. I gotta go find that clip. All that stuff that you over here talking, it's bullshit. You knew that you was gonna be on this show with all women. So show yourself friendly. If the girls say they want to come to your house, you better get you some charcuterie and some wine and invite the girls over to your house. Show yourself friendly. You don't seem to have a relationship with nobody but Tia and Kay. Okay? So Gizelle was like, well, let's talk about social media. Okay? She said that, since y'all joined the group or whatever, y'all have been seen out with the group. And she saw some pictures on social media of Tia's face with another girl. And she saw the pictures and she said she didn't know that was Angel. And when she saw those pictures, she felt straight catfish. I said, baby, that's a nasty girl, baby. And baby, Gizelle said it straight to Angel's face. Straight to Angel's face. And see, what I don't like is this. That was very, very nasty. It was very, very nasty and rude. Baby, this was nasty. This is some of the nastiest shit I ever seen. But the thing is, you can go and be nasty, but when Mia go back and talk to you about your whole daughters, you go and get them kicked off the show. You get what I'm saying? And Keiarna, I thought that you were supposed to be Miss Ghetto bad bitch, checking bitches left and right. Not my friend. Not my friend. I don't like that. I didn't like that. That was nasty. Okay? So Angel said that picture was not filtered.
I will not. Will you get out? You want somebody?
Okay? She said that picture that you saw, it was not filtered. She said, I took that picture a while ago. Baby, what's a while? What's a while? Baby, this is the 3rd lie. I don't give a damn what you talking about, baby. Baby, when did you take the picture? In 09 when you graduated high school? College? Angel, that ain't you, baby. That ain't you, baby. And Tia messy ass talking about she had a baby 19 months ago. Bitch, 19 months ago was damn near 2 years ago. That motherfucking baby ought to be potty trained and walking by now. The fuck you mean 19 months ago? And baby, did you hear what Gizelle said? Baby, listen, I don't give a damn how long ago she had baby. She ain't had no baby 2 years ago, baby. And sitting up here, still sitting up there, baby, that baby ain't do all that, baby. That baby ain't do all that, baby. She probably got some fluid on her or something, like Vaughn over there or something like that, baby. Ain't no baby did all this no 2 years ago, baby. That was, baby, they was giving, this was never that girl, baby. And Gizelle, baby, looked at Angel in her eyes, baby, and so sweet, baby, and took her head down and said, babe, that's not you. I say, bitch. Girl, baby, Gizelle put her face down into her plate and was trying to get the girl to understand. She said, babe, that's not you. And Angel was like, it is. Oh my God. I feel so bad for you, Angel. Girl, it's giving that you got chin checked on that phone, bitch. I was trying to, girl, it's good, girl, because I don't, baby, ain't no way Gizelle could have said this about me and I didn't bring up them whole daughters. And shout out to Rodney, baby. Ain't no way I would have brought up there, baby, because, baby, they say that Grace be over there with foundation Gizelle color. She be over there looking like Casper in her pictures and shit, girl, and you sitting up here talking about that's not me. Baby, this ain't Casper either when I seen her. And they showed the pictures and Angel, baby, mama, Bravo wrote the beautiful bean footage. Bravo wrote the beautiful bean footage, baby. And that ain't you, boo. That wasn't you, boo. That wasn't you. That wasn't you, baby. Them pictures was filtered up, baby. Baby, that wasn't you, baby. I don't give a damn what you do, baby. That wasn't you at all, baby. That wasn't you at all. That wasn't you, mama. They showed about 6 pictures up there, baby. It was mean, baby. That was so mean, baby. Listen, and Queet White, it was mean. You know, I like Angel. You giving me weak sauce, mama. And I like you, baby. But I'm telling you, baby, you sitting up here saying this, you don't make it better, baby. Girl, because baby, I would have went over there and talked about them whole daughters. I'd have got the bitch up off me. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, Angel, you know, whoever that was in the pick this is your last season and you on your way out. Take K with you. K has a lot going on in my Jassi voice. Thank you so for the super chat, Q. I appreciate it. Gizelle was not playing last night, baby. Gizelle stuck a knife in Angel and twisted it, baby. Yes, she did, baby. She twisted it, baby, when she said, babe, that's not true. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. And so Angel is hurt. And she in the confessional and she was like, now that's taking it too far. And she said, but instead of going in on Gizelle, she went in the confessional and went at Wendy. She said, and she didn't say no names, but she was talking about Wendy, or production was talking about Wendy, because she said, there are women at the table laughing when they were so insecure, they ran to the operating table when the insurance fraud money came through to look like a permanent filter. I say, wow. And Angel, you ate that because we saw Wendy before she got that work done, and that was a completely different girl too. That was a good read. But Wendy, baby, you had good work though, baby, because we seen you that first season, and Wendy was trying to blame it on the baby too. And see, Wendy, when it was done to you, you sitting up there laughing and swallowing and shit. Wendy, when it was you was over there crying. You was over there crying. Thank you for the super chat, Chantel B. She say, now, Angel, it was giving Harper who this woman, baby. I don't know who it was, baby. I don't know who it was. And so Ashley jumped in real quick and said that it doesn't look like her. And so Kay was like, look, quite a few people at the table don't look like they pictures. So what are we even talking about? And this is the thing is, Kay, this is Housewives, mama. You be aggressive, but you be aggressive at the wrong time, Miss Standing on Business. When you stepping in for your friend, you say their names. You go around the table and say who look totally different from their pictures on page. You say their names like they said Angel name. Because Gizelle came straight and gut punched that ass. Gizelle don't like her. Gizelle didn't want to be in the room with her. Gizelle don't like her. And so Wendy is over there whispering. And she telling Stacey, you see what I'm saying? The tone and energy with me was very different. And look at what they doing to her. And so Kate was like, what you, girl, say it, Wendy. Did you hear? I was like, oh my, Kate do not know how to talk to people. Kate would have me, let me tell you something. I can't let nobody talk to me like that, baby. I was raised, I can't let nobody talk to me like that, baby. Fuck that.
Bitch, you come over here, it's gonna be different.
Bitch, you come over here, you're gonna have to, girl, lower your motherfucking tone when you, don't talk to me like that, girl. Don't talk to me like that. The first time, you probably had a bad day and I'm gonna probably eat it a little bit. But that second time, wait a minute, bitch, hold on now. I don't know what's going on, girl. I don't know. Your car probably declined or something. I don't know what was going on. But girl, don't get to talking to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. You don't want this. Okay? And so Wendy was like, the energy you have for me is very different. You attacked me when I asked you a question. And then you continue to keep it going at frequency. And she said, and so did you, Wendy. And Wendy was like, you proving my point. Well, Gizelle is sitting here telling you that you look like a whole catfish scam. I say, bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, Wendy, you are correct. You are correct. But let me stop you, doctor, yeah, doctor, alleged doctor. If Angel can't use the word attack, you can't use the word attack neither. Look at what Garcelle done did. Look at what Garcelle did. Now the black girls can't even say attack to each other. But Wendy, and that's what I'm saying, the bullshit with Wendy, she's so condescending. So if Angel gotta watch the words and stuff that she used, you gotta watch them too. You gotta watch them too. She did not attack you, Wendy. Okay? So Wendy said it has now been peeped that you come at me differently. Because when we was at Keiarna's house, Keiarna said, do you even like this lady? And that exposed both of y'all. And so they was like, well, what did it expose? That you've been talking shit. That you've been talking shit. And she said, did she tell me something because y'all had problems? Yes. And she said, well, girl, it's been clear with Jassi that she's been having problems with me for a while now. I said, y'all. Okay, so Wendy bring up Stacey Rose. She was like, you know, Gizelle, you did a good job with that. It's not a straight, what are y'all talking, Garcelle? What? It's because of Garcelle. Them girls used to, on Beverly Hills, used to say, attack, you attack me, you attack me, you attack me. And all of a sudden they said to Garcelle, all of a sudden, attack. I didn't attack you. I asked the question. Girl, get bitch, bye. I'm so glad that bitch got okay. So Wendy brought up the Stacey Rose and the card not having her name on it, but she said it in like a nice way. She wasn't like really checking Gizelle or calling Gizelle out on it. It was like to just bring it up in conversation. She wasn't holding her friend down. There is a difference between holding your friend down and just bringing something up. She brought it up to move the story along because she didn't know if Kate was gonna jump or pop off. Because, you know, Jay was over there. I mean, Kate was over there, you know what I'm saying, cracking her knuckles and shit or whatever and getting real aggressive. And so Wendy, Gizelle was like, you know, well, Stacey, you wasn't supposed to get a card because I'm confused at who you are. And so Stacey was like, you don't know my name? And she was like, I do, but it's a little bit more symbolic. It just shows to me that you did not have to, you could have put her name on her robe, or you could have put a name on her toiletry bag. You didn't have to give her a card, right? Because you don't know what to write. You could have still made the same point without putting her, but you could have still gave her a robe and a toiletry bag. Okay? So Stacey was like, well, it's beyond me that you want me to tell you everything about me. I have to tell you about my relationship when you dating a whole man. His name is Sean, and he's an NFL player, and he played in the NFL or whatever. And baby, when I tell you Gizelle didn't flinch or seem phased at all, baby, that is a motherfucking glass queen. I think she got Erica Jane beat, baby. Baby, she was just looking at Stacey, baby, and she flipped her hair back like the AKAs do. Pretty! Yes. She was giving, baby, she just flips her hair back. She just flips her hair back. I said, oh, wow. She wasn't phased at all. She didn't flinch or nothing. And so she ended up pulling her phone out, and Gizelle waited for her to pull her phone out, baby. And she passed the phone around. Gizelle looked at the picture, passed the picture to Ashley. and passed the picture around. She said, baby, that's not a boyfriend, that's a date. That's not a boyfriend, that's a date. And then Gizelle said in the confessional, I'm that bitch, and you can't stand it, hoe. I'm so much of that bitch that when anytime these girls see a man around me, they automatically think it's my boyfriend and he just about to get on the ground and propose to me. Right? Every time they see it, because I'm that bitch, right? I'm that girl that y'all just think every time y'all see me with a nigga that he's supposed to get on his knees and propose to me. But that's just not how life works. Right? And so Ashley is like, how many of us at the table has been at least on one date with an NFL player? And so the only person that raised their hand was Jassi. Jassi, when somebody say NFL player, you gotta put an asterisk on your name. I feel like when they say anybody at the table have been on a date with an NFL player, you need to raise your hand and say, well, me kind of, my man play on the practice squad. You get what I'm saying? My man on the practice squad. My man is a career practice player. You have not went on a date with nobody in the NFL, baby, unless you've been on a date with somebody else, right? And so Jassi asked Kay and Angel, she was like, Kay, you're not going to raise your hand because, you know, Kay's a liar. Kay said last year that she was dating an NFL player before or whatever, but now she forget her motherfucking lies, and so she didn't raise her hand this time, or maybe she was still mad. And so we know that Angel is married to an NFL player. She didn't raise her hand either. I guess she mad. But Angel, if you mad, beloved, I can understand that. But why ain't you checking Gizelle? You just sitting up here. I won't let no bitch do me like that and get me mad, and I'm not saying nothing to the hoe. You get what I'm saying? And so Jassi was like, y'all not gonna raise your hand? I mean, are we not being truthful right now? Right, Dina? Don't get mad, get even. Let's talk about your whole daughters. Okay? And so Stacey started rubbing her finger through her hair because the only person that raised their hand was Jassi with her practice player. And so Ashley was like, girl, I'm wondering why you ain't raising your hand, why all of a sudden you touching your hair right now. Because basically Ashley was saying her friend told her that Stacey reached out to her to get close to someone, and that someone is Chris Samuels. But again, Ashley, that doesn't mean that they went on a date, mama. That doesn't mean that they went on a date. So you reaching unless you know that they went on a date, but that doesn't mean that they went on a date, mama. And that was the end of the episode. That was the end of the episode. Listen, the girls are bringing it. I must say. The girls are bringing it. I love it. I have heard of Gizelle is a glass queen in real life. Baby, she listen. You want to fight Ashley? Oh no. We don't fight. We lead at the K. We lead at the K. People from Houston got class, baby.
Don't get ghetto.
Don't get ghetto. Because that's not part of Kay and Angela's plan. That was not part of Kay's and Angela's plan. Good boy, leave Jassi and that man alone. I got her. She does not have an NFL player. She has a career NFL practice player. There's a difference. Baby, when you got on the jersey and you ain't got no number on it, baby. Wendy's dramatic scream was unnecessary. She does too much. Yes, she do. We are above the stereotype. Remember, yes, we are above the stereotype, baby. We do.
Don't get ghetto.
Don't get ghetto. Don't get ghetto. I feel so bad for Angel. I do feel bad for her a little bit. But I just feel bad that I think that she would be able to be good on this show had she not been under Kay. I'm telling y'all, Kay only got her food because she got hit with that glass. She's still supposed to be a friend of the show. If she probably was gonna be a one season wonder. She was gonna be like that. What's that girl name that y'all lied and told her that she was the best dressed at the reunion? A scholar. Apostrophe. Baby, she probably was gonna be like Apostrophe and be a one season friend of the show wonder. I mean, just a mad bitch. Just a mad bitch. Girl, you mad at Gizelle. You mad at this girl. You just don't like nobody. You're mad at Greg. Greg don't support you. Girl, meanwhile, Greg was on the show. Greg House was on the show. Greg Mammy was on the show. Greg Brother was on the show. Greg Place of Business was on the show. He don't support me. Bitch, what? Y'all just so used to, I feel like that, and the crazy part about it is that once I get through with my reviews, if the episode is really, really good, I'll go and listen to other people's reviews on the show. And the general consensus is that Greg is not supportive of Kay, just because that came out of Kay's mouth. Even though we watched the show and we see the man be supportive of her, right? He was supportive, but does that mean that, like, and it's the same? Like, what I'm saying is this: he was supportive of her. But if you're going to say that I want to film this show or not, I don't want to film the show. I don't want to be on TV, but I'm doing it because of you, and I like you, and I love you. So I'm showing up for you, right? I'm showing up for you because I like you and I love you. But do I want to do it? No. If I had it my way, I wouldn't do it. I even showed up to the reunion, and they didn't even do nothing but ask the scammer to come out and have the first seat. Bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie out, baby. If I was Gizelle or somebody at the reunion, baby, when I'm telling you, as soon as we sit on the motherfucking couch at the reunion this year, I'll be sitting at the reunion. Before Andy get to ask the question, I'll be sitting out there saying, bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie out. I want to talk about the fraud charges, baby. We want to talk about the fraud, baby. Bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie out. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, did Wendy scream when the cops came knocking? Jesus. Baby, yes, baby. We sitting at the reunion. Bring Eddie out. Bring Eddie out. And so, do y'all think that Stacey was trying to get that big boy? I don't believe that Stacey was up there trying to get that big boy. I can't do no charity, child. Not big boy. Not big boy. What's good, Miss Mona? She said, hey, good boy, the mothers wants to get still. Watch. I see the way she looks at the home and trying to give the daughter a run for her money. Watch. The mother, hey, good boy, the mother wants to get still. Watch. I see the way she looks at home and trying to give the daughter a run for her money. Who? Who? Let me know what you want. Oh, the mother wants Greg still. Watch. I see the way she looks at the home and trying to give a daughter a run for her money. My God. Jesus. Jesus. Oh my God. The mama wants Greg. Oh. That's why she said, I could think you could do so much better. Chris is known as the eligible bachelor in the DMV. Ray all day still? Ain't nobody scooped him up yet? Tokyo Tony, oh my God. Is that Wendy's show for being so nasty and so rude? No, Cookie wants Chris. Oh yeah, Cookie wants Chris, baby. They say Cookie is a felon. Yes, boy, I peeped that too. The mama wants Greg. You think the mama wants Greg too, Richie? I don't feel bad for Angel at all. She chose her path. Shaquita Powell, I don't think she chose her path. I just feel like that she didn't want to let her friendship with Keiarna go. It's hard to be on the show when you got a sister on the show or a friend on the show. Not yet, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want to deal with Monique. She seems like a handful. The mom looks young and good enough to pull them. But Greg, but I don't think that y'all think that mama want that lousy ass $300? Y'all think that mama want that lousy ass $300?
Drug money. Drug money.
$300. That's giving. He still sell weed, baby. I don't feel bad for Angela at all. She chose the path. Want Greg? I don't feel bad for Angela at all. She chose the path. Angela and her nose deserve. No. See, Richie, you saw it last season and more this season. Kay got an old felony credit card charges too. Yes, she do. Angel and her nose deserve it. Don't do Angel. She just had a baby 19 months ago. My God. Baby, that baby running in, baby. I seen the 2-year-old baby, not even 2 years old baby, was running and dribbling 2 balls. Kay is our only housewife because Bravo didn't want to get sued. She won't be back next season. Praise God. Praise God, because she is declassing the show, literally. Angel is giving nothing. No, she not. Girl, baby, it was, baby, Gizelle only tried you like that because she see you pump puss. But I don't think that you would have faced her unless you talked about her. Girl, I would have got up off me. I promise to God, she would have been scared to fuck with me. Greg looked like Big Mama's type. In my opinion, she does. You think so? You think she want that $300? Maybe the baby made her nose spread. Baby, y'all come up with anything. That ain't that good, baby. If she wasn't flip-floppy, I would have sympathy. The mama looks like she only goes for rich ninjas. Her mama give you, she go for rich? Her mama give you, she go for rich? Y'all see, her mama don't give me, she go for rich, because I could look at Keiarna and tell that the mama don't go for rich. Her mama go for old doughboys or truck drivers. That's what she give me, baby. If she was, she want a younger than her. Oh, she want that younger than her stick. Wow. But he got 3 kids. Maybe the IG picture was before her pregnancy. That's a right girl. If the IG picture was before the pregnancy, baby, that mean that was 19 months plus 9 months to carrying the baby. 28 months ago. That's over 2 years ago. That's damn near 3 years ago. She ain't got no business showing those pictures for 3 years ago. Shit, 3 years ago, she was pregnant with the other baby. So shit, we got to put 9 months on top of that. Shit. Oh no, baby. Ain't no baby did all that, girl. That ain't that good. I don't see the mama going for real. I don't see the mama going for rich. What's good, Kingston Carr? Not the picture with the cast. D-boys and truck drivers. That's what the mama give. I'm shaming Angel because why is it always pick on Wendy? Drag her sometime. No, here we go. My son 23 and still carried away. Mona girl, gone girl. Gone girl. She's still breastfeeding. What that mean? Look, girl. AI pigs, baby. That girl didn't do them pictures they put up there. Angel didn't even have no soul, baby. You can't break it because she ain't have one, baby. Baby. And you know them AI pictures be fucked up and shit. You be holding the camera and they'll give you 3 fingers and stuff or whatever. Girl, no, girl, that wasn't no girl. I didn't know who that was. And you see, and that's what I'm saying, baby. You gotta get you a better friend than motherfucking Keiarna with her stupid ass. Did you hear Keiarna? Did you hear Keiarna? Did y'all hear what Keiarna said? Baby, Keiarna said, she said, I don't know what the fuss is. She, in the confession, she said, I don't know what the fuss is about. The picture does resemble Angel.
You can't do that.
I say, girl, resemble Angel. So it ain't her, it kind of look like her. I say, baby, this is a stupid bitch. Girl, that's why I don't be want nobody to speak up for me and have my back or whatever when they don't know what they got. I got it, baby. I got it.
You's a stupid motherfucker.
I say, girl, baby, I don't want nobody. Girl, don't be coming over here trying to defend me saying no stupid shit like that. Bitch, it's me. It's me. It resembles me. Girl, it's me. Maybe it's Maybelline. I was like, girl, all I did was, but honestly and truthfully, if I got my body done, you wouldn't know. I would never tell nobody that I got my body done. I'll just pop up. And they'll be like, you got nothing? Be like, no. You know, I believe in that. I believe in all of this hair on Angel hair. She ought to tell people that that's her real hair. She'll do better than telling people that it's her real hair, except for the pictures of her. Because in those pictures, I'm not trying to be funny. Can we have real talk? Shout out to Dr. Heavenly. I'm going to say that. I'm going to take it back. In those pictures, she look at least 40 pounds lighter, too. In the picture, she look about 40 pounds lighter, too. And she probably just didn't want to say that. But that Tia said, baby girl, she had a baby 19 months ago. 19? 19? Girl. Baby, next y'all will be, girl. That girl said, she had a baby 19 months ago. Bitch. Ashley had a baby 19 months ago. Baby, when we saw Ashley had a baby 19 months ago, we seen them motherfucking Menendez twins climbing on top of, baby, we saw Ashley twins climbing on top of the roof of her car. We saw Ashley kids at 19 months old climbing on the roof of her car. But do you think the pictures of Angel Slimmer Days, Veronica Johnson, that wasn't Angel, girl. That was a door. That wasn't no goddamn Angel. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.